Wow, that was the dumbest Christmas tree that's ever been played. Huh. Thank you for putting up with me, CSL. Hi, good morning. My name's Jake. That's Yuri. That's James. That's Joe. And we're the band today. Thank you. And before we get into our usual Sunday shenanigans, I guess you'd call them, we got... Exactly. We got some one important piece of business to lay down first. And that, our fabulous percussion player, Mr. Yuri Malek over there. Woo! It is his second to last Sunday playing with us because he is moving to sunny Hawaii. So,
Poor me.
poor Yuri, yeah. Yeah, he's going to go suffer in Hawaii. But I just wanted to take just a brief moment to tell you all the awesome stuff about Yuri. First off, obviously, he is an amazing piano technician. When we had the old piano, he was tuning it twice a Sunday because it was losing its ability to hold in tune. He did that for like an entire year, and he helped me a lot shopping for a new piano and setting up this absolutely ridiculously amazing new piano. Yeah, round of applause for Yuri and the new piano. And not only that, but he comes here every Sunday and donates percussion services to us. And he sounds awesome. Give it up for Yuri on percussion. And also, in general, just a super awesome, nice guy. And super fun to be around and work with. And it's been really awesome working with you. Thank you. Now I would like to introduce our special guest for the Sunday, who scarcely needs an introduction, but we're going to do it anyway. Please give it up for LaVon Hardison.
Okay, don't tell me Yuri's leaving before coming up here. I'm like,
Sorry about that.
Good morning, everybody. It's good to see you. Really good to see you. All right, let's start with some singing. Let's start with some centering into our bodies being here right now. Because being here right now is a really nice place to be, right?
Identity is one of the most powerful things that we need to master because we have identified with our past. Sometimes we identify with our faults, our mistakes, those things that we haven't grown out of. And one of the most important things that we can do is begin to identify with the spiritual truth of us. to identify with the spiritual magnificence of us. I said magnificence of us. I said magnificence of us. The spiritual reality of us. The ever becoming of us. Not running from the past or the problems, but moving into that which was us in the beginning. Oh, how beautiful is that? To know that we are love, that we are strength, that we are truth, that we are life itself, finding a unique expression as the personality that we are. And to honor that life, to honor the body that we inhabit, to honor the body that inhabits us. Oh my goodness, to know that, to see that means that we look through different eyes. Our spiritual eyes, our spiritual ears, our spiritual senses are open. And we see not only what's going on, but what's behind it and in front of it. We see the allness of things. So join me in this opening prayer by saying, God is. Now name something that God is. Just name it. And now say, and I am, and name that. So whatever you love about God wants to be expressed as you. God is, I am. Therefore I can know and be grateful. And so it is.
Good morning. Isn't it a beautiful northwest morning? Atmospheric river and all. And you're not going to experience this much. You should be jealous of us because we're going to be able to do this for a while. My name is Andrea Weatherhead, and I am Truth, showing up as a minister here at Center for Spiritual Living Seattle. I just want to remind people who might be new that what we teach here is that there's a greater power that has no sin, no judgment, and no dogma. And if you like the idea of that, then this is the place to be right now this morning. Welcome to everybody online. We have a lot of people who watch online who are probably 2/3 of our community. And so say hello to everybody online. Online, say hello to people who are online with you by putting something in the chat. There's a connection card both online and both in your chairs. They look like this if you're here in person, this delightfully purple little complement of cards. You can read about who we are. If you're new, you can connect with us. We'd love you to connect with us because there's way too many announcements that we can't fit into a service. There's so much going on here 24/7, every day of the week. One thing I'd like to look at for people in here, there's a little QR code on the give card. If you're wanting to give each week, you can put your camera on this in case the one on the screen doesn't work very well for you, depending on where you are. So you can get prayer support as well. Please fill out a support card if you're looking for healing in some area of your life. You can give it to a practitioner. You can put it in the prayer box. We love to pray for people. And we'd love to be in touch with you. So those are the main objectives here. Prayer and stay in touch with us, okay? Because we're in the big dark, and we all need a little uplift. The big dark, that's the season. It's really don't you know the saying, the Northwest season of the big dark? Anyway, you can find us online too, Facebook, Instagram, all the cool things. Like us, because when you like us, then other people find us. So with all of that, I would welcome LaVon back to the stage. Thank you.
What a beautiful Christmas tree. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I'm sorry, what a beautiful pagan tree. It's beautiful. You know what? Wow, look at that tree. It's beautiful. We should have rehearsed this beforehand. I'm really glad that Kathianne today is talking about fear, because it can take over our lives if we're not careful, and we have to be so watchful. And I love this song. It's called "Fear is a Liar." When he told you you're not worthy, when he told you you're not right, when he told you you're not strong enough to put up a good fight, when he told you you're not worthy, when he told you you're not loved, when he told you you're not beautiful and you'll never be enough. Fear, he is a liar. He will take your breath, stop you in your steps. Fear, he is a liar. He will rob your rest, steal your happiness. So cast your fear into the fire, 'cause fear is a liar. When he told you you were trouble, forever be alone. When he told you you should run away and you'll never find a home. When he told you you were dirty and you should be ashamed. When he told you you could be the one that grace could never change. Let your fire fall and cast out all my fears. Let your fire fall, your love, your love, your love is all I feel. Let your fire fall and cast out all my fears. Let your fire fall, your love is all I need. Let your fire fall and cast out all my fears. Let your fire fall, your love is all I need. Let your fear into the fire, 'cause fear is a liar, is a liar. Oh, fear is a liar.
It's always a good day when LaVon is in the house. Always a good day. Happy Winter's Day, my friends. Some people need winter so that we can have summer. So much to say. That looks like the Northwest, doesn't it? Yeah. I want to this is just a little side. Themes can change your life. And a theme is how you do something. I'm actually going to spend a whole service on this in January. But themes change things. For instance, I want to give you my experience about gratitude, and I shared a little bit about that on my Thoughts to Sleep On, because I realized that by picking the theme about being grateful, and I was grateful before I went to Egypt, and the hustle of going to Egypt, in Egypt, and things went kind of wonky at times, and I was grateful. And I was grateful coming home to, how many of you have ever come home from 2 weeks? And it seems like there's this much stuff that greets you. Hello, Kathianne, these are all the things you didn't get done. And grateful. And I realized one morning I woke up and I was just grateful for the simplest of things. For the simplest of things, like my own pillow. You know, I was just grateful. I noticed I was just grateful. It's like gratitude took over. And so I'm really kind of excited about this month's theme, which is glorious. And the idea about glorious comes when we are willing to be filled with awe and wonder. And then things become glorious. And what if everything is glorious? Like, I am grateful for the rain. Why? Because there's a whole bunch of drought-filled places in the world right now. So let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. I'm grateful I get to see greenery in the winter. I'm grateful that I have a good coat. And I just want to say thank you, because Sue may be watching. Sue from Fort Lauderdale knew we were having a coat drive and shipped a coat off to us. I just opened it this morning. Thank you. It's probably, it's like, what a wonderful, thoughtful thing for someone, these people that are watching, and that to get involved, and we get to benefit from that thoughtfulness. That's just wonderful. See, who was it? Catherine Gargo said, there's no bad weather, there's just poor preparation. And so I'm really grateful to all the people who brought coats so that we could help people prepare to go outside. And I'm grateful that I have a coat with a hood. I'm wandering. I'm just saying what's obvious for those of you that are thinking it. Because we're going to do something different this service. I'm actually going to teach a practice for transformation. See, we teach transformation subtly a lot. You hear something, you hear you're good, you hear that God is good, you hear that there's a possibility, and there's this constant kind of rhythm of there's more available to you than you might think. So it becomes kind of an underlying beat that finally kind of sinks into consciousness, so you're not being told, get over yourself. You're just led to a place where you might get over yourself. And the yourself that I'm talking about is that self that still thinks, I can't, I won't, it'll never happen. That self, to get over that self. But today I'm actually going to give you a very definite tool. And it's called the Fear to Faith worksheet. And we're going to go over it in a minute. Don't have to do anything right now. Just have a pen ready. So get the pen. There should be a pen in the seat backs in front of you. For those of you in the front, there should be one behind you. So everybody's got a pen. Are you ready? Woohoo! And I, even though I know that fear is a liar, it is also my friend. I know that we don't like to be troubled, but I have come to the conclusion that trouble is my friend. I know that we like things to be peaceful, real lotusy, lotus position, hands out, mudra, Om, all wonderful and blissful, but sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes something goes off in us and we get disturbed. Praise God for the disturbance. I now love the disturbance. Because if I am disturbed, I'm disturbed. There's something disturbing within me. Fear is an indication. Anger is an indication. Worry and anxiety is an indication of something that lives in me. And yes, I would like to have the anxiety soothed. And I do have processes, by the way, for immediate soothing of anxiety or discomfort. I've got processes for that. I can get it out of my body. But if it happens again, that thing inside is still in me. I'm not sure who said it, but it was just so perfect. And you didn't install my buttons. I'm sorry, you might have pushed my buttons, but you didn't install them. The buttons were already installed somewhere. So when somebody says, you pushed my button, well, guess what? Don't take blame for putting it there. They get to be responsible for eliminating the button. And that's just spiritual maturity. It's just emotional maturity. It's just us stopping. We cannot change as long as we blame someone else. We can't change as long as we blame something else. We just can't change. And what that means is we can't get over our old self to move on to the magnificence of God showing up as us. So there's a process for that. Well, there's many processes for this. I'm going to give you one that I used to use so much that I had a workbook filled with these things. Because I used to be just one big trigger waiting to go off. And I use this, and now I don't have to as much because I think that finally a lot of those buttons are pretty well dissipated. Or if I do have another method now, which I have another method now, which I'm going to teach in a class called the mystical living or something like that. But that's really hard because that's really hard. Mystical living is hard for people because you're asked to give up what you have finally perfected. If you want to know what's hard, giving up what you're good at. And we teach people to be really good at how they think. So giving up thinking is to the ego. But that's not what we're teaching today. I still pull this out, though, when I get triggered and can't get over it, if that makes any sense. So let's talk about how we can do this. Are you ready? Yes. Okay. And also, in the seat backs in front of you, there is a note thing. I don't do the whole sheet of paper anymore because, frankly, that big old workbook full of these things was getting cumbersome. Now I can just do this in a journal. So you might just want to do the shorter version if you like. And if you have a small piece of paper, you do the shorter version easier because it seems like writing wants to take up as much space as it can. If you don't have much space, you don't write much. And I'm really into succinct, so you might want to try this. For those of you online, my dears, you will be seeing this worksheet as well, or you could just take a piece of paper. We'll find out a way that you can download this for those of you online so you can just pay attention and then work with this later, which you might also want to do. You might want to just pay attention to what I'm saying and take this home and work with it later. Does that make sense? I want you to just fall into it any way you want. But let's just be grateful for the last time or maybe the most consistent time you're anxious, ticked off, afraid, bothered, worried, fearful. So what's something that if it happens, you go, or I could pantomime. Anyway, so think of a time. Raise your hand means I've got a time. Who's got a time? Great. So it's helpful if you've got a time. This is great. Good. Praise God, you got a time. Woohoo! All right, so now, and I love it that Don Beatty is a minister. Even when he's just here being a good person, he's taking care of everybody, which is the minister's heart. Thank you, Don Beatty. I'm so grateful. So good that I see you taking care of people. Thank you. So let's just start with what bugs you. Now, you can write it on here, or you can write it in number 1. Let me be Vanna of transformation. Now imagine me in a ball gown. Okay, so the current situation or condition is, write down one thing. My sister got mad at me again. It's simple. And she's wrong. Just a simple little thing. The bill's due and I have no money to pay it. Just simple, tiny, just short and sweet. I love it. I see people writing. This is perfect. There's going to be transformations in this room today. Woo! And also, what's great is not only is Vanna in the house, we also have the mic runner par excellence. Andrea Weatherhead took a whole class just on mic running in ministerial school. Now, write down underneath that, how's it make you feel? My sister got mad at me. Makes me feel sad. No, don't go into the whole reaction. And I just want to clobber her. No, how's it make you feel? Short, sweet. This happened, I feel this way. Wow, look at this jacket. Okay, Kathianne. It's like shiny thing. Anyway, I'm into jackets this morning. It was LaVon and now Kenny's like, woo. All right, everybody got it? Great. Now, this is the teaching of Emma Curtis Hopkins, and then it was codified and put into this beautiful technology by Marcia Sutton and Lloyd Strom. But Emma Curtis Hopkins says when anything happens that disturbs us, the brain automatically sets up 2 possibilities. What we hope for or what we fear. But most of the time, what do we listen to? Fear. So let's listen to hope first. So I want you to what best way for me to listen to hope is to take a deep breath and breathe into my heart. And hope lives in the heart. That comes from mythology. That comes from Greek mythology. It comes from the teachings of mystics. If we listen to our hope, we would never be led astray. Hope is that which leads us into a greater possibility. Hope doesn't speak of fix. Hope speaks of future goodness. So listen to your heart. What do you hope for? If in this situation, what do you hope for? For me, if I was about my sister, oh, by the way, I'm totally making this up because we get along fine. So don't, this is how rumors get started. Did you know that Kathianne has a real issue with her sister? Anyway, so if I was doing this theoretical thing and my sister got mad at me, I might say, I hope that we spend more time pleasantly together, or I hope that we have good times together. I hope we have a reconciliation. So write down what you hope for. Everybody have written down what they hope for? Either on number 2, because we're now, I love this. Number 2. Now, this is, it seems weird, because when I first started using this worksheet, it seemed weird. Ding, 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 like, what? Yes. as to get yourself out of your logical mind. Logical mind goes this, then this, then this, then this, then this. But really, the mind does think in clusters. So it's getting your right brain involved as well as your left brain, because the answer may not be logical. The solution may not be logical. So this is actually brilliant. Long before I knew about neurolinguistics and how to activate the right brain through drawing or whatever. By the way, if you want to know about creativity as a spiritual practice, you want to talk to Andrea Weatherhead. Anyway, that made sense. So what I hope will happen is, you write that down. Everybody have it down? Thank you. Now, hope is always at its seed, its core, an aspect of God. So what we hope for leads us into a greater expression of God's reality. So that means, and go up to the very top of your page, or the top of this page. For those of you watching online, make sure you can see the top of the page. Is at the center of your hope is an abundance, balance, beauty, freedom, joy, love, order, peace, power, unity, wholeness, wisdom. I could go on and on and on, but it's a quality that is divine. A quality that's divine is at the center, the core of that hope. Write that quality in the little cloud named number 3. Now, some people need some help with that. That's why the minister mic runner, I love it. Ministers introduce themselves, and you could say, I'm Andrea Weatherhead, and I have a master's degree in mic running. And she went to Stanford for that. So she did go to Stanford, but not for mic running. All right, so does anybody have a problem with their hope and then turning that into a word? Anyone need some help with that? Everybody, because you are first service.
My hope is one of two things. I had 2 hopes. One is that 2 other people will change and get along. And
Okay, whoa, red alert. That the universe will change for my comfort. It's like alarm go off. Okay, what's the other one?
the other one was that I detach with compassion and without guilt, without feeling I need to fix it.
Great. What do you really hope for? If you could detach with compassion and no guilt, what would you experience? Now, because why am I saying this? This is the level of ego where we want to fix. Okay, God, if I can't fix, if you refuse to fix them, which you could, but you're so narrow-minded, then at least fix me.
Please.
But I want you, I hope doesn't work at the level of fix. What do you really hope for? What would it be like if you compassionately detached? What would you experience?
Freedom, I think.
Yes!
Which was not the word that came to mind for me, but yes, freedom.
Great! Do you see, when you get over fix, you always go to a higher concept, which you always were, which was the magnificence of God as you, as free.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. I love it.
Anyone else?
Well done.
While I'm at it? Nope.
Yep.
Okay.
What I hope will happen is that people will live with love, compassion, forgiveness, and respect for others.
Oh, I hope that too, but what would you experience? See, that's, honey, man, I'm just tired of this. No, really, we want the world to change so we can be okay.
You be okay and the world will change. That's the only way it works. And all this other stuff like let's make them understand and let's change them and let's legislate. Did you notice that when we legislated, we didn't change anybody? Mm-hmm. All we did was this pent up stuff. But I honestly believe that consciousness is cause. And mystics have said it, and Ernest Holmes said it, and others have said it, that when we shift, and we are, but did you notice have you noticed the groundswell of people waking up on their own and shifting on their own and changing their mind on their own? I mean, that's the stuff I'm reading. And maybe it's because a whole lot of us are shifting. So what would you experience if everybody was nice now?
Unity?
That's an inner experience. What would you experience?
I would have peace. I would feel peace.
Yeah, how about you being peace? Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be.
Very nice.
So what if it doesn't mean you don't get politically active. It doesn't mean that you don't speak your values. It doesn't mean that you don't, like I do. I only shop in places that support my values. So my ability to buy is gone like this.
Yeah.
I do that. That's my living. I vote with my money. But I'm peaceful while I do it. Does that make sense? Because for us to experience hate and disturbance and gritchiness affects our body. We don't sleep as well. Eventually it's going to show up as something in here. Because when we're off, the body's going to show it eventually. I don't want to get sick. I don't get sick. That means I have to take care of not only my body and love my body, I have to take care of how I think and the atmosphere that I choose to live in every day. Does that make sense? So do what you want to do. Be out there. I'm not saying don't do. I'm saying for you, do it peacefully. Okay, so everybody getting the idea? So if you have a hope for peace within yourself, then perhaps the God word that you want up in that little cloud of 3 is God's peace. You get to be the peace. You get to be the freedom. Because when you're free, you may actually be able to help things. Because you're not trying to get them to make nice so you feel better. In a free and beautiful way, you might say the things that bring them together. Does that make sense? See how this all works? Okay, let's go to fear. Aren't we having fun now?
Can I just say one thing?
No.
Oh,
no.
dang.
No. Mic runners usually don't talk, but I'll give you a dispensation. Go ahead.
Any Beyond Limits students out there, this is required. You have to see this. You're gonna get taught on Tuesday, and you're already getting a better lesson now.
Well, actually, I think that this should be taught in every single one of our core classes, because we do get confused. It's not a one-time, I think I figured it out. I lived this for years. Like my workbook, I finally tossed those pages. All right, so, here, now let's go to number 4. Let's leap around. What I fear will happen. Here's the deal. Almost any of us can put up with what's happening. What disturbs us is what we're afraid will happen. If this continues, this will happen. Like if I got sick, I might not be upset so much with the sickness as, oh my goodness, I might die. I mean, let's weep. I'm having remember COVID? And we'd start to get sick, and didn't you just like, oh no, will I be one of the ones? Whew, that's a scary thought. So what do you fear might happen if out of this situation? Write that in number 4. So this is great. You didn't know you had a fear. You might just be upset with that person because they're acting this way, or upset with yourself because you're acting this way. But underneath, there is a fear. And the fear is talking to you. I love it. Everybody's writing down. Now, the fear, at the core of that fear, just like at the core of our hope, at the core of the fear is a belief. We wouldn't be fearful if we didn't believe something. That's what we want to transform. That's what we want to transform. So there's some suggested words up above, such as, I don't see them. Oh, well.
Lack, debt.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, it's down below. Lack, debt, conflict, limitation, ignorance, rejection. Oh, I played with that for years. I'm so grateful that God sent me this guy I really liked. I got to do fear to faith worksheets on rejection almost weekly. Anyway, now I don't care. Like me, don't like me. I don't really care. I'm free. I'm free. Oh, anyone? So what you fear, there's a belief in there. What's the belief? Write that down on number 5. The little block, it has number 5. And does anybody need any help with that? Because we do have the masters in mic running here. Everybody, it's easy? No? Got it? This is, I got it. This is, I'm not so sure. And this is, I need help. Nobody needs help? Did I just embarrass 2 people so much that they now I can't? Okay, good. All right, Carol.
What I wrote down is despair or depression. It's that.
Well, what's the thing you fear will happen?
They will continue to fight, and I will have failed.
And you'll have what?
I will have failed. That I didn't.
Well, then we know what it is that you believe in.
And what I'm afraid that I'm not enough.
You believe in failure.
Oh, well, that was simple.
Well, you said it. I will have failed, and I will have failed. They will continue to fight, and I will have failed. Like, your whole identity is wrapped up in the behavior of other people. If that's true, you'll always fail.
True.
Because you can't win.
Nope.
So you picked one that proves you're a failure. Oh, God, you're creative.
Yay me!
Let's hear it for Carol. Yay! Woo! This means, honey, you are going. If you heal that, do you see how your whole life will change?
Absolutely, yes.
Yes, that's called transformation. So now now we're going to create a prayer. So down at the bottom, I release my belief in, and Carol would put failure. You guys write whatever you put in number 5 box. I release my belief in that. Now you've named it. And Ernest Holmes said that when you take a thing and make it a thought, you can change the thought. But see, it's been running you, but you couldn't name it, so you couldn't say goodbye to it. You just thought you needed to improve. I mean, I've known you long enough that you thought, well, it's because I'm unworthy. No, it's because you think you have to make everything right or you're a failure. Who might be suspiciously close to that in the room? Look at how many people are going to are going to let that go today, and they're going to have a transformation. This is exciting. Okay, now this is the one you got to pay attention to. I release my need to. This is the one we got to work with, because when I was working on my rejection stuff with my transformational guru that I dated for 3 years, just thought, if I could just do better, if I could just appease, if I could just become, it was all sorts of things that I did to try to just make him say, I'm in. So what I would say is I tried to please. I had to release my need to please. This was easy. Letting go of the idea of rejection. Oh yeah, I release rejection. Trying to give up my action of pleasing was difficult. When I finally did it, I'll tell you about the breakthrough. Then you write down, I am grateful God is the, whatever the word in the cloud is. So for you, it would be freedom. I'm grateful God is the freedom I am. You put in that, and that becomes your prayer. Now you've got a prayer. A very specific prayer. I release my need to. I release my action that supports the need. See, my trying to please supported the idea that I had to, or else I'd be rejected. So it's hard to say I'm going to give up rejection when you just keep trying to please. So what do you do, Carol? What do you do that keeps you in that circle? You have a need to
fix things.
Yes. Oh, God, yes.
Yeah.
You're going to let that go, aren't you?
Right. I want to bring them along their journey. I want to heal them.
I want to heal them. Oh, I'm not going to fix them anymore. I'm just going to heal them. Oh, honey, what an up level. I love this. Okay, my dears, I love you. I bless you. We've done it. This is the end, and I'll tell you the end of the story. I finally stopped trying to please. I finally healed my need, my belief in rejection. How God didn't reject me, and I didn't need to believe in that anymore. And when I met Tim, he said the most, within a month or two, out of nowhere, he said, I'll never leave you. You can't even get me to leave you. I was healed. Doesn't show up anymore. So the opposite could show up. Does that make sense? This is what happens when you use this prayer and it transforms you from the inside out. Because as long as we need to do something, as long as we need to fix something, we believe something's wrong with us. And we need to make it appear better. But we can be free. So I speak my word of blessing that this process is revealing our beautiful, original, sweet, supreme, magnificent innocence. We were born of God's stuff. And we can call forth that God stuff. Because what we hope for is that we might magnify that God stuff. We were here to make the presence of all that is good made known. And so I give thanks that we have the freedom to stop fixing and we start being that which we long for in the world. If there is to be love, it shall begin with me. If there is to be freedom, it shall begin with me. If there is to be peace, it shall begin with me. I shall be that which I want to see. And glory to God in every moment, for it has drawn me to this place where my eyes can be open to the spiritual truth that in God's eyes I am already beautiful and made in its image and likeness, perfect as I am. And so it is. And I say that not for me, but for us. And so it is.
Every anxious thought that steals my breath, It's a heavy weight upon my chest as I lie awake and wonder what the future will hold. Help me to remember that you're in control. You're my courage when I worry in the dead of night. You're my strength 'cause I'm not strong enough to win this fight. You are greater than the battle raging in my mind. I will trust in love. I will fear no more. I'm not gonna fear no more. I will lift my eyes, I will lift my cares, lay them in your hands and I'll leave them there. When the winds and waves are coming, you can shelter me. Even though I'm in a storm, the storm is not in me. You're my courage when I worry in the dead of night. You're my strength 'cause I'm not strong enough to win this fight. You are greater than the battle raging in my mind. I will trust you, love. I will fear no more. 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 Every anxious thought that steals my breath is a heavy, heavy, heavy load upon my chest as I lie awake and wonder what the future will hold. Help me to remember that I'm in control. You're my courage when I worry in the dead of night. You're my strength 'cause I'm not strong enough to win this fight. You are greater than the battle raging in my mind. I will trust myself. I will fear no. You're my courage when I worry in the dead of night. You're my strength 'cause I know sometimes I don't think I can win this fight. You're greater than the battle in my mind. I will trust you, love. I will fear no more. You're my courage in the dead of night. You're my strength, you're my strength. I can win, I can win, I can win this fight. You are greater than the battle raging in my crazy mind. I trust you, I trust you, I trust you, I trust you. I trust myself, I trust myself, I trust myself. And I'm aligned, and I'm aligned, and I'm aligned, and I'm aligned. And I can trust myself, I can trust myself, I can trust myself, I can trust myself. You're my courage. I have courage. I have strength. I will trust in love, and I'll fear no more.
Yes. Whew. Oops. Okay, so much to say. Just take a deep breath. I will be asking you for money in a few minutes. That's why this is on the screen behind me and also on the screen as you're watching, because hopefully you got something out of today, and then you determine what that is and how you want to support this kind of information in the future. Because we don't ask for you to pay before you come in and get served. We serve, and then we say, how would you like to support us? And I really appreciate all the support that we get. I'm really grateful. So a few things that I want to share before then. Right now, I'm going to go kind of in chronological order. I meant that on purpose. No, I didn't. Okay, chronological order. First of all, downstairs we have a pottery sale by Michael Wint. Thank you, Michael. Michael is an excellent artist. He trains himself to do so many things, and he just creates so much stuff that he now offers it for sale, and the proceeds go to our CBEC Youth and Family Scholarship. So thank you, Michael. That's after this service and after the second service. Also, you can go to the Giving Tree on your way out, so maybe that would have been the first place to start, and pick up something off the Giving Tree, because we are supporting a women's shelter for those people who have escaped domestic violence, for the women and the children. We're also supporting some families within our community. So there's quite a bit to support. And I just have an idea. That might be that you might not just feel like, oh, I can do all of this, but maybe with a group of friends you could. For instance, I mentioned it to my barn people, because I actually have a whole crew of barn people. You don't know. They know I'm a minister, but they don't ask questions. Anyway, I mean, you think about it. They don't want to wade into that woods. Anyway, they found out that I was doing a coat drive, and I think I have 10 coats that I got just from them. So I was thinking that it might be your condo association. There's a lot of generosity in our area. So maybe a group of people would like to sponsor a family. Like, oh, they go together and they could get some things. Because some of these are families of 6. And they have some, bigger requests. So just think about that, okay, please. Also, there's scarf making after the second service, and that's going to be exciting. And I've already talked about Sue. Sue, thank you, Sue, if you're watching today, for sending a coat. I mean, my goodness, to the Northwest. She probably, from Florida, probably doesn't even know how to order coats. So. I just never know. All right, and I'm not putting that down. I think that's really great. The other thing is that we have a concert tonight, and yes, the band, and Stephanie Ann, and it's the soul of the season. I've listened to some of the songs. Bring your tissues. This is going to be this is not your normal Christmas carols. This is going to be a very deep experience. I encourage you to be there. And then some things that I also want to share with you. Pick this up. It's got all of the details. It's on the counter as you leave. All the details for our Christmas services, or we're not Christmas, we're holiday. We've got lots of services going on. Holiday services, and on the back are the retreats that are available. And Rainbow Lodge Great I Am retreat is full, but we're taking a waiting list. And also think about summer and think about going to CBEC, because it really is an amazing experience. And then these are the classes that you can sign up for, because they start in January. And guess what? It's December. It's time to plot your future. And I want to just talk to Andrea about the spiritual practices class. I'm reading this book called Your Brain on Art. Any kind of art really just improves your brain function. So think about this, and think about art as a spiritual practice. Also, we have affirmative prayer coming up. That's with Jerry Hudson. And then I have 3 classes that are year-long classes. Look into this, because all of them will be, I think, pretty good, because you do a slow grow. Instead of like get it all, it's like the slow grow. So look at this. When you leave, take both of these with you, study it, plan your year. And one other thing, I am going to be sharing quick little spiritual practices as on my thoughts to sleep on. This is a free service. You get a call from me at 8 o'clock, and I'm going to specialize in these little things that you can do to shift your day, spiritual practices that I've discovered for myself and I've also heard from other people. So if you want to be a part of that and you're not yet, give your name and phone number at the registration table, and we'll sign you up and you can start to, receiving these tonight. Those are all my announcements. So, who has the basket? Thank you, Sherry Dolly. And my dears, I told you I'd be asking, and I am asking, what is it that you would like to contribute today so that we can continue to do this work? That be a place where people's lives are transformed. What is it? And for those of you online, I know it seems like you're just in the audience, but you're a part of this as well. And you're also a part of why we do things the way we do, why we have really good cameras, why we do a great production. We do it for you. So I encourage you to ask yourself, what did I receive today? And what am I going to give? And where is that button? You'll find it. Thank you for considering, and I can't wait to see what we have for, okay, I saw the, can't wait to find out what kind of music we have as we come forward and give our gift.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Bundy, practitioner, pronouns she and her, and I'm here to benedict. First, I want to say we're always eager to pray for you. You should never, never go without that kind of support if you're interested. On our website, there is a little box that says prayer support. You can click on that. You can find a phone number and an email address. You can use those anytime to submit a prayer request. You can write it down in the desk there in the back. You can meet with a practitioner after the service here in a circle. And you can click on the link on the online thing to pray with a couple of practitioners offline. So please don't hesitate to get that kind of support if you would like it. I've had just sanctuary on mind today, sitting and looking out at what I consider beautiful northwest weather. And it is dark and it is rainy, but it feels so warm and safe to be in here. It's a sanctuary. And so I just remind you that that feeling of safety, of holiness, comes from you. It doesn't come from us outside you. It comes from within you. And so each of us, when we leave today, we take it with us. And we're one because of that. And so I bless this service, bless all of you. And I release this prayer and allow Spirit to do its thing. And so it is.
All right, everybody, it's time for the closing sing-along. Please rise as you are able. Please get up on stage and dance as you are able. And please sing along with me to I Am Alive in the Spirit of God. 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 I am alive.